tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jokic.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the power forward. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Murray. The kick out to Porter from deep.
You got it. Come on, come on.
The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Barton. Here's Murray up on top. Just 5 on the clock. It's another look. Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Barton against Beasley. Back to Russell. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Murray finds Jokic. That one goes in. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Millsap.
And Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat and has performed at an all-star weekend.
Both free throws good for Millsap. Now, here is Russell. Last game he had 13. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Outside for Millsap. Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Millsap's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Russell. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump started everything.
Now here's Murray. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Jokic finds Millsap.
And let's review some numbers for Nikola Jokic. Averaging 25 points per, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And the first one drops. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And so Paul Millsap. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Beasley. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. They need this. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Barton against Beasley. Barton no luck. Timberwolves trail by 9. From downtown. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
Now here's Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Porter. Fires from deep. Kept alive with the second effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And Beasley drops both of them. Denver leading by 5. Murray with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Porter, no luck. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Over to the wing. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jokic passes to Murray. Porter against Edwards. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Millsap at the elbow. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Some good decision making with the ball in his hands for Paul Millsap. That's a terrific feat.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 5-point game. Jokic against Towns. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Misses the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And here's Russell. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Edwards. No good with the triple.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Millsap. Gordon comes in for Porter. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Good on the shot. Towns has got 6. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morris kicks to Rivers. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Deflects the pass. Here's a Kogi. Morris with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Shoots over Rubio. Minnesota with the rebound. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's a Kogi. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Towns. The three.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. Dishes to McGee. Denver passing it around. Back to Rivers. Fires for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Towns. 35 points for him last game against New Orleans.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Timberwolves trail by 9.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Now here's Gordon, and he can extend the lead to double digits.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Josh Okogie. Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Morris dishes to McGee, and Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Passes to Gordon. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morris against Rubio. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 9. And it's McGee penetrating. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. .52 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hernan Gomez against Gordon. Pass to Dozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Culver. Offensive rebound. Towns.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
First one falls for him.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now Morris. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The pass to Rivers. With 2 seconds left. The shot that time not on target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And catching up with Karl Anthony Towns, he talked about what this team needs to improve upon to get to the next level.
All year we've talked about the message of discipline. Sometimes our discipline gets away from us, and I think that's what happens on our defensive end, you know, that our discipline lacks, and we're starting playing free basketball, and it's not team basketball.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now. It's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
You've got Monte Morris. JaVale McGee is out there with Gordon. And it's Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Good on the triple.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He gets that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Passes it to Rivers. McGee with it from down low. And the bank shot is good. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Now here's Culver. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Reed. And it's Culver, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dozier. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's just unselfish. In the past, maybe Austin Rivers thinks about shooting it or holding on to the ball to take it himself.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here is Morris. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Gordon, the pass to Morris. They get the rebound, and it's McGee slamming it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Edwards, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Clearly a foul.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Murray with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And here's Russell. Pass to Reed. Now Beasley. And here's Russell. He's covered by Murray. This one for 3. Russell, no luck.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Porter. Now the pass to Murray. Launches it. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Murray for 3. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Culver's shot is off.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Now, here is Russell. To the paint, Millsap with the steal. The drive by Jokic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, it didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Barton finds Jokic. Denver passing it around. Back to Barton from deep three-point range. Denver gets it back. Millsap passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Minnesota calls timeout. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. A chance now to see the numbers for Beasley. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
This is where your character can be tested, his will to fight through this kind of adversity, and I think he's got a good chance.
The open shot, Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards. The Nuggets leading by 14. Barton outside. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Jokic against Towns. Murray for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Timberwolves trail by 14. Passes it to Okogie. Now Russell. He has 5. Takes a 3.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Beasley against Barton. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
To the right side. Millsap kicks to Barton. Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Gordon up on top. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And the basket by Okogie.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
And so here's Denver. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Fades. Bounce pass Gordon. Lets it go from 11. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Russell kicks to Edwards. Pass to Okogie. Back to Towns. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Murray kicks to Barton. Millsap against Hernangomez. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Here's Okogie. Doesn't go that time. And Denver the other way now. That's tipped. Here's Millsap, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. 4th, Jokic.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls for the Nuggets. Dozier's checked in, and it's Austin Rivers in for Will Barton. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 13, and there's the pass to Okogie. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Nice D from Russell. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. To the middle, Millsap with the steal. Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Denver making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Ricky Rubio checked in for Edwards. Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 10 points.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Here's Dozier. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Towns. McGee with the block. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Russell with it. He's got 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fires from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter. The Nuggets leading by 14. And here's Rivers. And it's McGee atop the key. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Dozier passes to McGee. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jokic. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McLaughlin's checked in. Here's McLaughlin. Russell inside. He's against Morris. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Back to Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
34 seconds left now here in the second. Rubio against Rivers. Towns kicks to Rubio. Pass to McLaughlin. A 3 ball. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Pass to McGee. Now Porter. Beyond the arc. The shot will not fall. And we finished one half of basketball. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a 13-point lead. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Their defensive fundamentals have been atrocious. I mean, you see guys reaching instead of moving their feet. They're not getting out the shooters. They've dug themselves a hole, and the only way to get out of it is all 5 guys start defending the way they should.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. And that one's good. Millsap.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 15. Hernan Gomez. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
First free throw is good. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 13. Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Here's Murray. And it's blocked. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. Basket good. Edwards got 10 points.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
From outside the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Barton outside. Just 5 to shoot.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell feeling it out a bit. The dish to Towns. Off target from 3-point range. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
That's a man's move from Millsap, getting the hoop plus the harm.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, Russell. Beasley left side. Oh, that's blocked. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jokic with the bucket.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd, still 0 for 3. Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far, and the shot goes down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Barton after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. The pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Millsap left side. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 14. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Barton. Beasley dishes to Russell. Nails the wide open jump shot. 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he looked too comfortable as Russell got into a nice rhythm from the mid-range.
Russell against Murray. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Gordon's checked in for Paul Millsap. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bounce pass, Russell. That's a 2 from Towns. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Barton with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Now Barton does a good job there. Makes that finish look easy with the great control of the body on the finish.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. And so Russell hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the 2nd half.
Jokic finds Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. Edwards with it. 10 points for him. Passes it to Russell. Outside, Towns. Russell trying to free himself up. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And take a look at this list. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. Jokic, number 1. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
The first free throw is good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Edwards. He's got 10. Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got 5.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Morris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Nuggets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. Of course, there's the Timberwolves sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for Minnesota, this season has definitely qualified as a success for them. Their failures were well documented a year ago, and this year, the ups clearly outweigh the downs.
Well, there was no way you were going to limbo under the bar that was set for them coming into this season so low. Just about anything other than a last place finish would have been considered a success. It's just terrific that they've gotten themselves into playoff contention.
Towns, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Kept alive. Tries again. Gordon. It's tipped. Now Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Russell. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. And Denver the other way now. Here's Porter. Shoots over Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing about Porter Jr. you talk about is consistency. And that is just not on the floor. It's about his health and availability to his team so he can show off the multi-talented game he does have.
Free throw good. Porter. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Here's Murray after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Now here's Murray. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Porter.
It's D'Angelo forcing the issue right there, trying to find a way to draw contact.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think a lot of people are surprised that D'Angelo Russell has been able to step up and put in this kind of point production, because coming out of college, it was all thoughts around his playmaking ability.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Morris. 9 points in the game so far. To the left side wing. For three, Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Count that one.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Murray with it. He's got 10. To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing two-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser, because I believe he did a search for lock picks, because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Towns. Okogie comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Culver. The free throw off from McGee. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets leading by 13. And here is Morris. He's got 9. Gordon kicks to Porter. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Minnesota shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Rubio outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Okogie. Now Rubio. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Paul Millsap has checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Rubio misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a wide open look for Porter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porter's got 11 points.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's the advantage you have with Ricky Rubio on the floor. Complete trust. Great pass on time and on point.
Now, here is Morris. 9 points in the game so far. No good from outside. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Okogie misses. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 12-4 run. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He has 5. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Porter. He kicks to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. Rebound by Murray. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Poked loose and stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rubio against Murray. Rubio the pass to Reed. Stolen by McGee. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray showing it all here. An exceptional player attacking while he's in the open floor.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Murray against Rubio. To end the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. We've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's McDaniel.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here is Morris. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's McLaughlin after the Nuggets pick up 2. And there's the pass to Layman. They grab their own miss. Davis. Layman pass to Okogie. And the 3 off target. Davis kicks to McDaniels. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Green. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Dozier. There's the steal. All by himself. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Barton right side.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Okogie, the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Layman. Barton defending. Clock at 6. For 3. Over in the corner, McDaniels. No good on the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. To the left wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. To the paint, here's Dozier. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Culver's checked in. Here's McDaniels. The baseline jumper goes down.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Barton passes to Najee. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Here's Najee. Following the score by Jarrett Culver. Clock is at 3. Rivers can't get it to go. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Barton. Drops one in from the wing.
And a great job on the screen and roll with Barton. Really so effective in how he's using his body on that play.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Rivers. It's deflected. Kicks to McDaniels. Passes to Culver. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his third foul of the game.
Shooting off the catch is about confidence. There, Culver demonstrating how it's done.
A different look for Denver. Bowl comes in for Green, and Gordon subbed in for Will Barton. Rivers passes to Gordon. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Gordon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McLaughlin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dishes it to Culver. Pass to McDaniels. Davis down low. Pass to McDaniels. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Now the pass to Rivers. Gordon with it. Shoots over McDaniels. And the shot is long.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
McLaughlin, no good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Here's Culver. Bull making his last shot. Over Rivers. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Culver's got 7 now in this quarter. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Murray outside. Here's Dozier. He kicks it to Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Najee. That shot off. Davis with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Passes it to Culver. To the wing on the left. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closely.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bull. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Dozier. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Culver with it. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
And that one misses. And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
Here's Dozier. Shot left block. And no problem from Bol as he finishes at the rim. Bol's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's the teardrop. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Culver's shot is off.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Down low. Here's Bol. The shake. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's McDaniels. Here's Layman over Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Najee, good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Morris, and stolen by Bol.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Pass to McLaughlin. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds.
Yeah, Davis always active on the glass, and if you don't box him out, that's what he likes to do best. Rip it down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray kicks to Dozier. It's Bol, top of the key. Back to Murray. Lets it go. And another miss by Denver. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.